All right, so now there is yet a fourth rumor about a certain game that I personally am looking forward to seeing make its way onto the PC, and that is Returnal. And for those of you who do not know, Returnal is a game that is exclusive to the PlayStation 5. It looks like an incredible game. I want to play this. It's gotten overwhelmingly good positive feedback. I just think the gameplay looks fun. I really want to jump into this. But as somebody who doesn't own a PlayStation 5, even though I did find a couple of them, I literally found two of them. It was at a retro game store, a little side story here. At one of the retro game stores I go to, in my area, there was two of them. They opened the boxes to make sure all the contents were there, like the console, the controller, etc., which is weird because if you bought it brand new, why wouldn't it? But whatever, that's what the guy at the counter told me. And it normally, because that was was it the Horizon Forbidden West? No, yeah, the Horizon Forbidden West. I was thinking of a Zero Dawn title, but the new Horizon game was bundled with it, which retail price is $550, but they're increasing the price by $70, and I'm like, what? Why would you increase the price? I know it's worse over on eBay. Like eBay has it much worse. Like you're paying $100 to $200 more. It's not exactly how it was early on, where consoles were being sold for double the price or sometimes even triple the price. People have decided that they're going to start being a little more patient, so that's why it's gotten a little better. But nevertheless, that's still a lot of money to shovel out, and especially if you're only playing like a handful of games, or in my particular case now, well, it's not just one. I mean, I was going to say one, but there are other games now anyways. The new God of War Ragnarok that's coming out, the new Horizon, which I had mentioned before, that's already out now. Returnal is there, and I still want to play that. The new Sackboy game looks really cool because I played the original Little Big Planet, and I think that looks like a really fun game. And just so many others that we know that are coming to the console. It's getting a little better, and it's almost giving me a reason to buy one, but I'm still hopeful that a lot of these games will make their way onto PC. We've seen a lot of PS4 games come onto PC recently, and that's really good, with the newest being Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was doing really well on Steam. The numbers are really up there, and it's very telling that people want all of these games to come onto PC, and especially since we can't find the console still. And on top of that, Sony, if you don't know, I did a video on this, you can go check it out, that basically Sony increased the price of the PlayStation 5 in all other regions except for the US, but give it time, mark my words, it's gonna happen. We're gonna see an increase of the price on that console. It's gonna happen. I feel it, and I'm sure there's a lot of others that agree with me on this, but just give it time. It's gonna happen. Mark my words. We will see that system, we'll see that damn thing go up in price, and that's not going to be a good thing for all of us. But anywho, I really hope that Returnal makes its way onto the PC. I've been saying it for so damn long, and there's an article that I want to show. Let me bring it up here. There we go. Oh, there it is. So this came up on other sources as well. The one I'm using here is from PC Gamer, and the other one here, this one was from IGN. It's a real short read here. You can kind of see it's not that long. So we're going to use this one here. There was a little bit more information. But you can see right away there was a video that they did link, because there was a video put up showing a little bit more of the graphics options within Returnal that looked to be for the PC port, or future port of, or on the PC. I can't speak today, but you can see the video was taken down. Sony really was quick on this one from what I heard. This video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Sony Interactive Entertainment. So yeah, and I'll get to my thoughts on that after this here too, but you can see right here where it starts. A new video has popped up and basically saying that it's been taken down. Basically, the game Returnal running on PC. The short clip remains paused, though unfortunately it doesn't scroll through the entire list of options. I guess that there were more options, but we didn't see it. And like I said, Sony did take it down. So there was kind of a little list here, as you can see, things like resolution scaling, dynamic resolution, DLSS, AMD FSR, and this was it NIS. So that's the list of things here, but it's kind of interesting here at the bottom. It's basically saying the rest of the graphics settings that we can see confirm a few other welcome features, such as unlocked frame rate support and ray tracing for both shadows and reflections. So it's really showing a lot in this little, like, less than a minute clip. I think it was like a 53-second clip that was taken down. And it's funny because there was this part here that was interesting to me. So this is the fourth time that we've seen a bit of a rumor for Returnal PC port. And it's funny because, they're talking about here, it popped up on Steam DB, and it also showed up in a GDC talk earlier this year. And someone already posted screenshots of the graphics settings. It was a page alongside of another leak for another game, which was the Sackboy Adventures. And like I said, I would really love to see that make its way onto Steam as well. And that's basically the article here. Like I said, this comes from PC Gamer here. But it's interesting because I really, like I said, I can't say it enough. I would love to see these games come onto the PC, but from the Spider-Man game that was released, it was interesting because that was showing that Sony may have plans for their own service on PC, and I would not be surprised if that was the case. So with all that, I kind of wonder if, like, these little leaks that are coming out, I wonder if Sony's really holding back on this, because it's one of two things. One, they're simply not interested in doing this at all for that particular game because it's a PS5 title. Because you got to think about it, all the games that we've seen from Sony on PC recently have been PlayStation 4 titles. So I don't know, maybe that's something they're not looking into, bringing us PS5 games onto Steam. But as I mentioned before, with that evidence from the Spider-Man game, and I did talk about that in another video, but suggesting that Sony could make their own little app, so their own little, like, Steam competitor. So all of the games that are PS5 titles, including the ones that they put up on Steam, they'll probably just have those on Steam, but they'll also bring it over to this app should they make it. That would be really good, because you got to think about it from that point forward. Like, they got to kind of catch up a little in terms of, like, releasing a lot of their first party stuff that's on PlayStation 5 over on their app for the PC, whatever this thing is going to be. And then from that point, it's just basically, you got to think about it. You're going to have side-by-side releases, games that release only on PS5, but now it's also on PC. Even if it's side-by-side, or even if it's like a month or two after, that's great, because now I don't even have to worry about getting a PS5. I don't care to buy a PS5. I really don't want to shovel out that much money for just a handful of these games. Yeah, they look good, but I really don't want to spend that much money on it. Like, I don't care. And most of the consoles nowadays are so internet connected, and they just rely on it. Like, you're updating the system itself. You're updating all these games constantly. So it's like no different than having them on PC. So I'd rather just have it on PC. I mean, that's why I went completely on PC only, aside from some retro stuff up there. I know I've been kind of shaving a little down, but I'm getting some other things that I want, so that's all work in progress. So aside from that, I don't really care about new consoles. I really don't. So I do hope that I do hope that Returnal makes its way onto the PC. And with all of this now, I really hope that we get it. I really do. I can't say it enough. I haven't seen any gameplay recently, but for the little bit that I have, oh my god, it looks like it's going to be so much fun. I'm currently playing through 2018's God of War, and I'm loving the crap out of it. I cannot wait. Yeah, there's other newer titles coming out soon too from other third parties, but I just really would love to see that make its way on PC. That's all I'm saying. So What do you guys think about this? Are you excited for the potential release of Returnal on Steam, or maybe through Sony's new app when they announce it? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.